names, we would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, it works. Nice. Hello, guys. Welcome. Okay, welcome to another Dark Side commentary. Today is Sunday. One versus the stack, right? Yes. Do I have 2 viewers? I don't even know. I think I'm only 1. And I think that's me. So, I is totally right to make fun of me. 1 more than me. Okay, this guy at least has a most positive attitude. So versus, I didn't see anything. So I could go for Nikara because I think. Sorry, the sound's a bit loud for me. Yeah, I went for Nikara early because I think my Hackett hasn't put anything down, so he might be going straight to lockers. And in this case, I need some tech to be at least ready for some lurkers or even some go swamp hosts. So I cannot, if I have already my Nikara down, I only need 1 additional round to oops, what is my worker doing it? To have detection. Here still nothing. Okay, yeah, lurker is here, so I will go tier 2. Ask for a scan, please. Okay, anyway. He's tier 1 too. Next wave I will be tier 2, so it's fine. Let me check the video up. Yeah, still 1 viewer, so my mom hasn't come yet. So I will be tier 2. I will have also a ton of money that I'm not sure how to use it. That will be wasted if I don't do anything with. Maybe I'll do those 2. Just because I can. I will wait for the second one because it really depends also what I see. I also want my cannonball versus the lurker. Cannonball, very important. Of course, detection. I signal my ally that I have detection. I should be... Ah, fuck. Okay, I need my cannonball. Two lurkers is too much. And with the cannonball, I won't do this upgrade now because, first of all, it's too early. And second of all, I really might revive as soon as possible. Revive is really key versus lurkers, so... And I'm assuming no. Okay, I'm some advertising. Okay, up. Okay, so we have a lot of this kind of fleek, which is also maybe something I might want to take into consideration because it's not really. Or revive will not be ready. That's a shame. Which means that here my units are very squishy. Okay, it's fine. Do I use? I forgot I use again. I'm not focused. Okay, my cannonball will be also very useful to push into the next wave. I forgot to do my upgrade actually here. So maybe I add right away a second one. It's a very cannonball LV. Usually versus a Haka, I prefer a SAM heavy build than a cannonball LV build by a big margin. I just do just enough cannonball to tank for lurkers, one in the back line to take the aggro on them, and all the DPS, all the main unit are should be, in my opinion, SAM or a unit that can deal DPS. Some goes giving, but here, no, it was a mistake. Maybe I don't know. What is this guy doing? Okay. I forgot to use that. I have 7 seconds to use my grenade, otherwise wasted. Second cannonball done. And now I need a blaze as soon as possible. Maybe my second cannonball should have been a blaze. I didn't expect that the leaks were so strong at the moment, and now we don't have the bunker to help to defend ourselves. So I use my contact group because I'm too bad.
Don't provoke me.
Standing by.
I'm a bad man. I'm listening.
Okay, let's focus a bit. Thank God nobody saw that. But with that many adepts, my cannonballs are not really doing great. So yeah, Blaze could have been probably more wise. But at the start of the fight, I can stun them. I have a lot of DPS, so they don't suffer that much. It's fine.
You rang.
Okay. Up. Okay, it's better.
Where does it hurt?
It's better. Now I need another Sam for more DPS. I could add a Blaze if I want more versatility, but he has a lot of Ravosers. So I'm kind of, I don't want to do too many armored units. I think Sam will give me the right amount of survivability that I need. And yeah, I won't build anything else so that I can build next round. So we're pushing anyway. Let's see. This build actually makes sense. I mean, Ravagers plus lurkers is pretty good. That's why usually you don't overcommit to you can do a blaze. It can be very good just for the oil, but you. I'll let this out because I don't care. It's not ready to do. Make sure I time my heal well up. I couldn't. It's actually a tough game, but this Carax didn't went for air versus Farazun, and now my ally take advantage of this and went here for himself.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
He's at innings, which is good.
Where does it hurt?
He puts his AK in the back, you can see, to avoid mines. To avoid grenade, I mean. Here now I have the DPS. I have the DPS that I need. So now it's much more easier for me. I need one grenade to. I know it's telling stupid stuff. Hey, hello Flair. Thank you for coming. I felt alone. I had only one viewer and I thought it was me. Okay, to push into Garax, Miami is a bit squishy and might lack DPS, so I could either add more cannonball to do my frontline, either maybe a Cav. I was thinking about a Cav, which is like the right middle ground into something that provide me HP and DPS, and also a bit more, a bit more tankiness. And you know, there's a lot of army on the ground. This upgrade might be worth it, and I'd probably go tier 3 after that. Maybe we can feel alone together. Oh, that's sweet. That's the sweetest thing. Thank you. And maybe I need one upgrade now for Haka. No, I don't. It's fine. It's fine. Look, I have as long as I have the DPS, everything goes fine with the lurker. Often people try to focus on the lurker by themselves. It's like Creeper. Like anything that stacks, actually. Anything that stacks. Like tier 3 Swamp Host, Lurkers, Swamp Host. Often people try to do the counter, and maybe there is one exception. I mean, there are units like Colossi who control like all of them, and it's very nice. Tier 3. But often the best way to deal with unit that stacks is just to kill everything else fast, because if you kill the rest of the army fast, you will kill the lurker with whatever unit you have. And here I think it's a good example. Haka did he did great by doing a lot of units, and it was very hard for me to reach the lurker. But if I have a lot of SAM with the DPS that I need, I cleared the wave fast enough. I don't focus on tanking with cannonballs, even though I did some. But I focus on DPS. I kill the unit fast, and then the lurkers dies because there's nothing to protect them. What are your thoughts on Stukov Diamondback? I feel like they have no real use for ground backing siege tank, and would rather get infested lips pulling things to the ground. Good question, very good question. For me, they are niche. I use them regularly because I have no other choices. I mean, versus air, versus capital ship, I think you need some. If I see a mothership, Alarak mothership, if I see big battle cruisers, I don't think you can really do without, right? But often you can have other type of anti-air that will help. You can use queens, you can use, as you said, they will pull it down, so the Banshee will be able to attack the capital ship. You can use Apocalypse. You have other type of unit that can deal with it, but I don't see myself not using at all. For me, it's just I see it as the second best solution that I kind of forced to add because I have nothing else. What do you think? What's your opinion on this? Yeah. But do you still need more Diamondback to reliably keep unit on the ground, and they are too expensive for that? Yeah, but they still provide DPS. I mean, it's just a subpar unit against capital ship or armored units to me. Usually, if I'm fighting, I try to... What I like, one nice thing about Diamondbacks, and I think this should be emphasized, is that they don't need upgrades to be offensive, to be effective. So you can put just one or two and they're fine. On the other hand, as Stukov, I feel your Marines need a lot of upgrade to be efficient. It's pretty costly. So you can just add a couple. It gives variety to your composition. It gives something else that your enemy has to deal with. It gives some DPS versus armored, and it doesn't cost you much because there is no upgrade needed, or almost no one. If you because often you don't really need the one that put thing on the ground. So that's so I don't think it's a bad unit. I just think that often you have other tools to deal with it, to deal with what you need to deal with. And yeah, they are too expensive to put thing on the ground, but they also deal DPS. I mean, what matchup do I use always? Almost always Diamondbacks. I use always. Let me think out loud. I always use Diamondbacks versus Horner. I often add a couple versus Rainer. No. What else? But it's also true that I rarely really commit to Diamondbacks. I mean, I feel they don't scale very well late game. In what matchup did you find them disappointing? For example, Flare. I use them versus Tychus sometimes only because I feel I like them as units. But versus Tychus, it's one example where they can be pretty good because if you go air, Sirius, Tychus is really tempted to go Siriuses and Blaze. I mean, it's a matchup in which Siriuses and Blaze are very useful, and that's why he asked. And then Diamondbacks are pretty useful. So when versus Carax, I haven't paid attention. I paid attention that I haven't advertised. I forgot who I don't know who I am versus. I'll not build anything because so there is Kerrigan mid, Carax last game, and my wave I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Carax too. So 2 Carax. So good thing because yeah, that's why he asked me if I was random, because we kind of didn't manage to put a different commander. Is the sound of the game too loud enough? I don't know. And can I put some electronic music through?
Upgrade complete.
This is me? Oh fuck. No, I want something not copyrighted. Oops. Why oops? And the mutas. This will be annoying. Sound is good. Everybody always think that sound is good here. I think my my viewer are not like, how to say, demanding enough. The Colossi will be hard to push into that. I wouldn't have done that many Colossi versus Carax, or at least spread them. Here it's like they are. If you see his creeper, it's almost like if they are made to be hit by a Colossi. Will it survive? Oops. Ah, fuck, my bad. I like to say this Kerrigan because if there is no Kerrigan to tank, usually the rest of the army is pretty. How do you say? It's pretty not very strong. Pretty weak. Use your energy, bro. Nice. Why would we demand more if it's okay? Because I don't know. That's how people see the French people usually. So this is the detection, just to have some nice free shots. Maybe I should keep my scissors for Kerrigan. I'm not sure, because I feel I can do more with Kerrigan. I could use a conservator also. Okay, so now he's going for carriers, and that's scary because this guy doesn't know how to play, it seems. Actually, I will start with that. And I don't see this Abather really defending a Carax going air, and none of us is really very strong versus air, so that's might be annoying. And if he stacks his carrier, it's pretty dangerous for us. I had to check the armor grade, it's fine. Ah, fuck, I missed it. And here the Colossi, that will complement well my army. Early to bread. I need a second coffee. And a conservator. Conservator will be nice at them, but I'm still scared that these carriers can stack here. I should build fronts. I should build fronts to help my ally to stack here. Because we have some ability to stack here. Okay, perfect. Let's put fronts. Nice, some money. Money means I can build that. Very good. Very good unit. Use it. We're stacking carriers. My carriers are still alive. With his Colossi, my carriers, we have something like he's very complementary, I would say. Hey, Cheshka. I played 1v3 against a good standard team yesterday. Nice. How did it go? GG. I won a Zerg. Ah, it was a standard game. Then we played Commander and lost Asaka. But 1v3, what do you mean 1v3? Like you had two randoms with you? Or you like 1v3 literally? So, and who are those guys who also play Standard and Commander? It's so rare. I thought it was just you and Kashar and mostly it. I mean, Do you want to hop in, Haka? Do you want to play Cheska? Do you want to play some? I'll just start a coffee. Okay, thank you for your patience. Literally 1v3. Funny that I lost in Commander because my opponent were kind of shit in Commander. I can come in 5 minutes if you... Yeah, okay, sure. I was about to say... Ah, yeah, I want to send a message. Nice. Oops, sorry. We play versus a team of 2, which is sometimes more interesting, but not always. Ah, we don't. Often people get discouraged when you... often people look at your match history, and if it's too green, they get discouraged. And it's, I would not say it's a shame, but the match history. Yesterday I played only with a team of 3, with Wofe and Tiamat, so I'm full green. But sometimes, if I'm playing solo, my match history can be much lower, and yeah, match history also depends if you team or not. For example, this guy, loss. He's probably not very good. So he started Direct Strike 17 hours ago. He did 5 games and he did 2 games 8 months ago, and then 5 games 17 hours ago. And I think he still hasn't figured it. So maybe he should watch my stream. That's the perfect person to advertise your stream. Yes. Maybe it will be like my #1 viewer for the next 5 years. Maybe a friendship will start now. We don't know. Maybe he'll change his life. He'll come to Switzerland. He will live at home with me. We'll start a family. I don't know. Everything is open. AK Fuyu. Okay, so I'm playing with. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'll play some Nova. Up. Let's go. 1 second. Okay, I'm here. What's happening? What's happening? Advertising. Volume sounds okay. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Let's go, go, go. So we have a Stukov here. We have a Nova here. So might be Nova versus Nova. I hate this matchup, dude. Especially if the one knows how to play it, because I feel it ends in a micro battle. Usually, I feel that okay. I feel that in theory, to me, the Leaps opener should be stronger than the Raven opener, but I often have the opposite impression. Every time you advertise your stream, I have to act high and classy so people think of good. Yeah, you're often the first person they see, right? Yeah, I went to the toilet in my West Wing because of the S Wing had constructed sites to have some more good gold plating. Yeah, I'm not sure you need to act that high, but it's nice if you could make some good impression and give the impression we are all respectful people. Oops, fuck.
Nova here.
I want to take a second guess, I think, because I won't be able to have my lib. Or will I? Would I? Maybe. If I don't have my lib, I will. I like to be when I'm tier 3 Nova. I really like to have 2 guys because it's really 1 tier 3 unit per round. It changes a lot. So here I could do a leaves, but then I could not do the fast siege that I like.
We have you on screen.
He does the same build. Fuck, he knows.
Status report. Confirm that last.
Okay, this time was better. Where's my is that already? Help him with the air.
Reporting for action.
I have to act rich. You're from Switzerland. Yeah, but I'm not rich. Up. Fuck, he's on a...
Say again.
Come on, die. Up.
Incoming orders.
Here I see no more reason to do more ravens. Ravens for me is mostly the counter to Goliath. I wish I would have a slightly more money to do my siege speed. Maybe I should like take gas and make siege speed because at this point it's worth it. He had Marines, so it might be good early, but it will fall off. I'm not scared of that. I will help my friend with some. I really want this upgrade now. I will try to help him to defend that bunker. And probably gas. Because two gas is really nice when you teach another. And I really need my ally to push because for me it's really I'll use the second one. I really need my ally to push because for me it's very difficult to fight Nova versus Leaks since if I don't have Leaks it will be much easier. So up and
We read you. That one. Reporting for action.
okay. Perfect. I would like another Raven just for, he went for Mass Marines. Mass Marines are kind of an early and decentish answer versus Libs because Libs tend to overkill them. But they're very weak to my Ravens missiles.
Got freedom.
Oh fuck, Helix again. Oh fuck. Fuck, I didn't have the time to. Oh fuck! Ah fuck, dude! Goliath, so I need a second Raven. It will. I need to make sure that the missiles hit the Marines. But I'm pretty sure we can stack again here. But the air Stukov is kind of how do you say, scary for me. Okay, let's try to focus a bit more. No. Up. As long as I can stack my libs, I'm happy. Because if I can push my lib with Alarak, I'm very happy. Even if libs are not the best counter to Stukov, they do a lot. Perfect. I think this doesn't apply to me if I'm not mistaken. I want to defend that bunker. I should maybe put it even more in the back of the town. Fuck. Why am... Alright, add tanks at this point. Tanks would be much more versatile. What is this? I could add tanks. I think I could add tanks right now. I'm tier 3, right? So tier 3 tanks. And we will stack them. I want to build as back as possible, I think. Add 2 tanks. I'm scared that we lose the air. That's my only real how do you say? Okay, no, still no difference. I will start okay. Come on. I'll stack them. It's just very hard for me to push at this very specific place, but I will stack them. Fuck, that Stukov really gained air domination. Now he, our guy is screwed. What do I do? Stack tanks? I had an idea in mind. I think I needed more ravens, but at this point we're getting pushed, so I will just try the tank strategy. I think we can. Maybe now I should go front. No way I can save those. No way I can save those shits. And I will stack those tanks here. I think we're nice. They stack. Come on, siege again, please. Enough. Maybe I should spread them a bit more, but it's fine. Stack them. I have some spell I could use. He uses tier 3. Up. Fuck, that was mistake. I'll touch. Oh fuck! No, I'm stupid. Fuck, dude. I never use a drone when you see that many. Dude, I'm doing stupid shit. Okay, add ravens because a lot of Goliath, but we're still pushing. That's nice. I don't think I need detection. Maybe I do. Fuck! Fuck! I'm doing stupid shit. I'm doing. That was the worst micro I've done for a long time. Okay, my friend's going mothership. Thank you for teaching me to not use the drone. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was like, dude, it's a good. I didn't saw those. I didn't. Yeah. I was on slow motion. My brain was on slow motion, and then I was like, "Dude, why do they die so fast? What's up? What is shooting the air?" And I saw like 10 libs. Okay, I'll just go again with some tanks. Okay. I'll focus on the ground with my lips. I don't care about the vessels. I want to kill the Goliath fast for my ally. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Let me focus. Because this Airlix is really dangerous for me, but it doesn't reach me for now. So should I up? Okay. Okay, the tanks here providing me some good help. Oh, Alexander, that sucks. Ares might become really a problem. This. I mean, our ally really got fucked up by the he underestimated the Suk of Air, I think. Now it's my now it's my now he's. Did I forget that? More ravens, probably. He needs more AA, right? I mean, there's no way we defend that Suk of Air. We survived for some reason. If you are not going to make a Shotgun Nova, maybe better to buy time. I'm on a Shotgun Nova? I didn't even.
Say again?
No. Okay. GG. Not my best game. A lot of miss micro. If you are not going to Micro Shotgun Nova, it might be better to buy time for your tank to get an extra shot off. The word you are looking for is concern or responsibility. No scouts, okay. Oh, we ask this guy. Oh, Chashka said you joined. I see no Chashka. Maybe we ask him. I did several miss macro. It was my warm-up game, let's say. Other than that, I think my composition was pretty right. I think I was right to add tanks at some points. They were stacking and they were helping us versus the ground, even though I don't use them versus my wave, really. Then air started to do a mistake, so I went for more heavy lips than ravens, even though my wave was at some point had a lot of bio. I wasn't using my missile well, to be honest, so there's also that. But yeah, when I see a lot of bio like I see here, I usually add a couple more ravens. But here I felt that the air was becoming an issue, so I added more leaps for more versatility. And yeah, that was my train of thought. When I was fighting the league, I always try to have we are EU, Cheska. Always try to fight to make the leap focus the ground versus the Swan leaks. I didn't care much about the vessel, and the Thor was kind of scary for me. I just wanted to kill them fast. I just wanted to kill the Thor fast, so I didn't care about the vessels at first. Leaps are pretty slow at killing vessels. But yeah, I was happy that I could like do more libs, and it also gave me like an insurance, because late game, I mean, I had a lot of Stuka flicks also with the libs, the Alexander, and I had no anti-air in my build. My libs were my only anti-air that are variable. I would have preferred to avoid doing Goliath at all cost. Goliath are not very good versus my own wave Nova. They are not very good versus the leaks I had, because the leaks I had, the Swan, had a lot of Thors, and Thors are good versus Goliath. So Goliath would have been only good versus the Alexander and maybe the Sukov wave, but so I was willing to avoid that at all costs. I don't see your lobby. Is Cheska on your stream account friend list? It should be, but sometimes it's bugged. Sometimes it's bugged. I'm sorry, Cheska. We finished the game. Then I looked for you. I didn't see you online. I didn't see you around. I called you, and then I launched the next game. Yeah, you weren't online to me, but sometimes the friend list is bugged, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't see everyone online. What do we play? Or tennis? I'm on America? Yes, there's the inject. Okay, yeah, I'm on America, sorry. I didn't even sorry. It's morning for me. Maybe I need a third coffee. Yeah, sorry, my bad. You were waiting on EU. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I bugged. Why is there the inject message only on AA? I don't understand. I mean, there's more problem of that in it seems like on NA there is so much advertising about it. It's almost I get something in my mailbox at my physical address, and a reminder on my mobile that there is injection and it's very dangerous. And on NA it's like, chill, bro. Do whatever. If your game gets injected, it gets injected. So, who I'm facing, we don't know. He hasn't revealed yet, so... I'll scan my opponent. I'll wait the 9 seconds left, so that, because my scan lasts 9 seconds, so that even if you plan to be sneaky, I will see if he put a unit this round. We can see the right opener from Pew Pew. Rainer. Interesting. Southwest Sun Dragon. Faster tree. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. That was meant to be faster tree. Did I advertise? Yes. I feel it's either advertised like I think 10 times about advertising in a single game. Either I don't do it. So he commits to BC alone. Which is, it's not like bad per se. I mean, it's a unit that is very useful in the matchup, I think. But it cannot work alone, especially if you have Licks. Okay. Okay, so we left with a Swan and so do I? Because is he committing to BC? Because I could like push on tier 2 and try to finish this game. He's adding Marines.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Because with that many Stalkers and he's tier 3 Swan already, I feel we can finish the game very fast. And
Search complete.
hey, fuck my disintegration. Yeah, I need to use my disintegration on the. I'm not really playing well today. I need to use my disintegration on the battle cruisers and on the Nexus, of course. Okay. Okay, GG. I'll take a third coffee because I think I need it. I'm really not playing well today. How much coffee is too much coffee? So, what do we do? Do we wait, Chashka? Do you want to sniper? Do you want to team with Pew Pew? Do you want to... I'll just start the coffee. I'll let you figure out. Okay. Okay, I cannot play for too long today. I would say 2 hours, 2 hours max. Is this a snipe? Looks like. I should scan before each round to make sure that his positioning hasn't changed too much. Okay, well, since I'm tier 2, I will capitalize on that. He changes on the right. Good. put this in front. Up. So Kevin is a good answer for him. I think Kevin answer a lot of problem short term versus Rainer, because the problem versus Rainer is the tempo. Oh shit! Problem versus Rainer is the tempo, and Kevin has so much DPS. Here he did great. Has so much DPS that it's before you can do a Nux, it's actually pretty good. I don't know. Oh shit! Did I miss a scan? My bad if I did. Make sure the positioning hasn't changed. Okay, Sirius. Yeah, I should help my ally with the detection. Try to be a bit more attentive. Unfortunately for me to push into Statman, it will be pretty hard. I think I'll guess. Because yeah, I could do BC to push into both, but to push into both. This Nova will stay ground, so I won't see probably a lot of Hydra in the Statman's build. He blinks back, nice. Do I need to spread my benches a bit more? Maybe some tanks we can stack. Put my turrets. With lurkers and tanks, maybe we can stack stuff. Tanks are not very good versus Tychus, but at this point they can do stuff. And I think I have no choice here. It will help me a lot versus the Lurkers leaks. And it's in as well with the Lurkers. Almost. And the decoy, nice. Okay. Second, Kevin. So he understood that Banshees was just a bait, kind of. can be useful to push into Setman more than tanks. BC would be very nice to push into Setman too, and Descent versus my wave. So it's gonna be my transition at some point.
The doctor is in.
Maybe I should put the benches in the back at this point. Let's see what he does. Okay. So for this nobility, the hack Alex is a pain. It's really a pain. And I want to transition to BC at some point. BC will be also very good to clean up the links. Here the tanks will do nothing. Lurkers neither, because of the links. I don't have the scan for, sorry. So the BC transition is important. I'm not sure when to do it, to be honest. I think I'll add I think I do it now. Or is it too early? If I could snipe, it will give me some anti-air. It will allow me to snipe Gary. It will allow me to kill the links pretty much more efficiently than with marauders and tanks. So my tanks is stacking, so that's nice. Tanks hosts, very good combination most of the time. He's adding Hydra though, so maybe it's a bit early for that.
The doctor is in. Where does it hurt?
I liked some shit here. Maybe it's time to go to turn. They're actually playing well. My tanks are actually doing jobs, maybe I add more. I don't have the scan. I should maybe keep her scan more for Nova. I'm using one for Fora, one for my wave. Maybe maybe I don't need it for my wave at all. I just do it to give vision. Here I could, 5 seconds. It doesn't. I'll try to be more parsimonious with my scan, only when needed. Because the Titan is doing a great job at detecting from himself. Okay, so looks. I'm scared that Tychus and Statman stay together, begin to stuck together at the bunker. Here it's fine, niche, but if we push a bit more to the bunker, it might be an issue. Yeah. I think Nova need more my scan than Haga, so I will keep a scan for Nova. Tanks are stacking like crazy. with the help of the host. With my second, I can Yamato this shit now.
You call the blood. The doctor is in.
Late game Tychus is pretty scary for me. Early game Tychus is easy for me as a winner. Middle, maybe balanced, I don't know. Maybe still winner slightly favored, I don't know. Depends. Late game Tychus is really scary. Hey, fuck. Okay, this was important. Just want to snipe Gary. I could also snipe some Tychus units. With Yamato if possible. Up. Some discounted units are just too good to be not done. And maybe sometimes some attack upgrade. I should build fronts, but he's adding copters.
Engine screaming. Sterilizing.
I can snipe a unit here. Dude, the tier 3 Sirius I mean, Sirius with the... He's tier 3, right? Yes, this upgrade is crazy good. Yes, we are 3, but we could switch the team, mix the team. A lot of possibilities here. I thought I had enough Yamato for both Sam and Gary. I don't know why I fucked up. It might be time for a Hyperion also.
It's sterilizing. The doctor is in.
Might be time for attack upgrade on the Hyperion. I go play either Protoser. Good luck to you guys. Snipe us if you want. Okay. With Protoser. Okay, sure. GG, GG, GG. Yeah, he played well. He played well. Nice, I guess. He didn't use nukes, which I'm pretty surprised. But the Kevins are pretty good versus Bio, and it's a good way to do it. Ugh. Maybe it's not a good time to play on NA. I mean, technically it's a night in NA. Hello Lulu. Yeah, I mean, there are people on NA, but I guess more on EU. We are Sunday morning in Europe. We are Saturday middle of the night in America. I mean, anywhere from 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock in America, I would say. 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock. I cannot play long, so I don't want to make big changes for just a couple games. Okay, random this time. Kerrigan.
I am the sword.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
I am the sword.
Metamorphosis complete.
You're trying my patience. Not I am the swarm. You're trying my patience. Not recommended. I am the swarm. You're trying my patience. Not recommended.
Okay, so Zagara, I need to write a message. I need to advertise, and to write a message. So I'm versus. So this is Zagara. This is some Phoenix, maybe we don't know. I think mine still haven't revealed. This is Zagara, right? Did I see here? Yeah, it's Zagara. So yeah, as Kerrigan, I really don't like to commit versus anything. How to guess max level in DS? I don't know. Play a lot.
I am the swarm.
Oh, I'm versus some Protoss.
Not recommended.
Okay, there is a Phoenix mid. And mine, I don't see any beam, so I'm suspecting a Phora soon here.
I am
I'm suspecting a Phora zone. So I will start with a conservative build. And some creep.
I am the swarm.
Ah, it's Saturn, it's okay. Then it's fine, my build is totally fine too. I mean, the queen might be the queen might be a mistake because, you know, it can get feedback and it doesn't bring much in the matchup.
Not recommended.
But versus Phorazon, it's very, very useful.
I am the
So I did one.
Your time.
And queens, Kerrigan's queen are pretty expensive. I mean, it's one of the unit I don't want to
Not recommended.
do if I don't need it. Anyway, the Hydra opening versus Artanis is very good. No need to do something else. It will be good also to push into that Phoenix. He's adding honor guards. Don't even fight them. I could go Mass Mutat. In this game I could go Mass Mutat if I want, because Phoenix is fighting on the ground versus Mengsk, and he probably don't want to add I don't know, and he has no reason to do NTR at this point, so I might transition to something sneaky. And Zagara, of course, but Phorazon will go air versus Zagara, I'm pretty sure of it.
I am the swarm. I am the swarm.
And yeah, of course he can add Archons, but I don't know, a mix of Hydra and Muta works. Just works. And you know, because of same reason, Archons and Rivers, Artanis has a lot of AoE on the ground. You cannot really overcommit to ground anyway, I feel, in the matchup. So you need either to, I mean, except if it's Ultralisks. But here, look at what I'm pushing into. Look at the Zagara. I think Ultralisks here are less of an obvious choice. And I think I can surprise them. I will not build for a wave to surprise him. Maybe I could gas him. Oh, the hole. For some reason. of Lings added versus Forazun. And Lings, I have to say, it's not bad. Swarming Forazun on the ground, it's pretty good. Forazun doesn't have a good card control on the ground versus Zagara, and he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to do Centurions versus Zagara. He doesn't want to do anything that is good versus Lings. He wants to do Sorkers and Air. Or just Air, if he's like me. Do I have a tier 3 already? I mean, the wave is already here. And oh, Mojo is a bit annoying for me. I don't know why he did Mojo, because Pew Pew has no air. And Mojo is really an anti-air, it's not an anti-ground. So I have no idea why he did Mojo, and that's a bit annoying for me, for my meta transition. Okay, let's go for it.
We require more minerals.
Still no... Oh, okay, some Archons, but it's fine. I can read them anyway. The Queen getting feedback. The Queen was a mistake. I really thought I was versus Forazun for some reason. I just saw 2 cannons without any beam. I had the feeling. Oh shit, time for to micro my Kerrigan. Maybe I'll
You're trying
switch to
my
that. So the Archon slightly more in the back, maybe. The Queen more in the back, I don't want it to get feedback. Going P-way. Does that change anything for me? I don't know. Does that change anything for me? I mean, P-way is probably the best unit and the best way to fight Phoenix, so I would totally agree with him. He will answer with Scouts, I guess. And Scouts are not that good versus my Midas.
You're trying my patience.
We require more minerals.
But we might lose some tempo because of this. And they shielded, so... But I think the meta will add the DPS we need right now. I just need a bit of time. And if I need to defend Zagara with my Muta, I will be very at ease to do it. So maybe if you defend, I put my Muta more in front. And my Queen also more in front. Pride is here. And then I'll move everything back after. Unfortunately for me, the fact that I have leaks make the Archons like the fact I have leaks makes my army clump up a lot together. I could add Ultra maybe at this point. Clump up Ultra, yeah, maybe. Clump up a lot together, but that's just because they push. That's just because they push. If we push back with this Pride, I won't have any problem with that. I mean, it's fine. I have the DPS to deal with it. So yeah, Titan also suggests me to go Ultras, and it's good. It just I feel that in this game, the Muta have more of a potential. Even though right now we're 3 in the air, and that's not very good. Okay. But as long as we push, it's fine. I mean, as long as we push, it's fine. I can remove my Muta in the back again. And I could also convert to Broodlords my Muta, which is actually could be pretty nice in this game. I think if you want to rank up faster, here you click on your mastery and here you can add those two things and it will rank up faster.
I am the swarm.
To answer your question, but I've like, for me it matters so little that I don't care. I'm not really an expert on this. You see, to push into, if I do ultra, I mean it's bad to push into him because he has Massimo and he has scouts. So the fact I didn't do ultra. I mean ultra would have been good at one moment if we had leaks, but even then the meta were also nice. It's only versus my wave in this game that ultra do something. And I don't think I had to do it. I think it's fine to do it like this. But the only bad thing about my Muta here is that we are all three in the air now, and so it's easy for our ally to just for our adversaries to just capitalize on that and make it anti-air. I mean,
Trying my patience.
not even micro my care again because
Recommended.
I'm a Chad. Ouch! Mojo. I could also add some Hydra again. I mean, I guess both of them are useful now. I could maybe work a bit better my positioning for Mutas.
We require more minerals.
I am the swarm.
Yeah, might need detection. And creep. How many Hydra do I have? So the Archons was a good move for Martinez. Not only it's good versus my Muta, but it's also good versus his Void Rays.
You're trying my patience.
Try to keep my wave for Phoenix if I can. Be ready to scan because you know. Nice, my Muta were killing it here. No, I think it was a good choice to not do ultra in this game. I mean, I could have, but I think it was nice. It was much better to defend versus the two other waves. Ultra is good versus Artanis, but that would have been it. And with the wave, you can really handle the. If you don't have leaks, there's only one wave in which I had leaks and I handled badly because of that. But if you don't have leaks, the Archons are not too much of a problem. And late game, I don't know, you cannot focus too much on your own wave late game. There's other stuff you need to focus on. And to push into Phoenix, it's much better. To defend versus Zac, much better.
I am the swarm.
12. So we go Europe. I'll just yeah, just 1 second, I'm writing a message. Okay, so let's go. Is it mine? No, it's not mine. We have Forazun mid. As Haka, I'm not scared to start with Hydra. Rakan versus Nova. So it can be a tricky matchup if he knows how to play, but most don't. No, most have no idea how to play it. I like to start with Roaches because Roaches are good versus his Marines and his Marines are good versus my meta. And my meta are good versus his Air, and his Air is one thing I'm very scared about. Not sure if you followed it, but my point was Roach is useful often in this matchup. So I like to start with some of them at least. I don't over-invest into Muda because I'm scared of his benches. And I tech early because I'm scared of his tech. He's not doing anything, so he might be a good one and taking 2 useful units. Nice focus. Nice. Okay. So it wouldn't have been the most how do you say, pedagogic game about the Haka versus Nova. But I think it's a very interesting matchup because I think it's the Haka favored, but good Nova can do wonders with mostly air builds, mostly air units. So it's a game where the skill can really make the difference. Random. Okay, I'm frozen. We have Horner, played by Pew Pew. Advertise. What the fuck? Okay, Furies is really a unit that I'm not scared of as for Azun because my Void Razors just are cost efficient versus them. I will still open with ground. It's nice versus Tychus. It's well. I prefer to fight them on the air than on the oops. I prefer to fight them on the air than on the ground. Okay. What is that doing? Okay. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Opening two Furies is really weird. Okay. I don't see, but I should actually keep my Shadow Cannon for the Artenis. I'm doing stupid stuff here. What the fuck? This build is so weird that I'm not even sure how to react. I'm trying to do a build that works versus everything. I have a hole also I should use. Not sure for who. Alaraki doing a lot of Stalkers, Slayers. Very good because you need them anyway. You can go straight to Wrathwalkers, but if you had Tetri Blaze or Cannonballs, you're kind of screwed. Slayers will be useful whatever you do. Don't worry. I could have tried to do only Stalkers and beat that Mengsk on the ground. That would not have been stupid. I wasn't sure how he would react, and I think this is a more solid build because right now I see he commits to Sky Furies, but at first it wasn't really obvious. And of course, if he commits to Sky Furies, Shadow Guards and Stalkers are better. But yeah, I don't know. This build is more solid to me, and I can still beat Sky Furies in the air. So yeah, maybe it was a mistake here, and also to push versus Artenis, I like the Void Rays, so I think it's fine. But just right now we have some weird fights because he doesn't have any ground. Okay, now he has. It's fine. Try to snap that. And you know the Void Rays will pay more late game than the Stalkers, especially versus that. with this maybe. I mean, here he has some AoE, so but for 2 units. I don't know, nobody has AoE here. Can you try using Void Stasis on the turret and snipe the bunker? Yeah, I won't. Usually the Void, the Void Stasis on the bunker is automatic. I just disabled it because I was fighting the fairies, the fairies. But yeah, you just can let this on autocast and just blink on the bunker. It's fine. It will automatically stasis. I put it here because it's the only AoE we have with all those. Okay, anyway. Forazun, yes, I'm Forazun, but it was a weird build. I mean, I was fighting that. I'm not sure it's how do you say it's a how do you call it, a school case or textbook case. Yeah, it was a weird one.
Can you imagine floating weightless?
Why? I don't see any problem. Artemis at least had some dragons. But yeah, Artemis was weird too. Oh, I'm Kerrigan again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
You're trying my patience. Not recommended. I am weightless.
So my opponent hasn't revealed yet, so I won't. I scare again as I really don't care. I have a lot of stuff I need to buy early game without having to worry about who I'm facing. I can go tier 2. I can upgrade my Kerrigan. Always useful. Spread my creep. Chill. We have a Sukov mid, so. Who was mid? I forgot. Okay. Horner. So he might have some trouble early game. Horner is not very good versus Stukov early game. And then Stukov will probably play ground. Here we have the third player, which is Artanis. Artanis versus who? I forgot. Haka. Okay, Artanis versus Haka. And mine still hasn't revealed.
I am the swarm.
Okay, I've also.
Not recommended. I am the swarm. trying
I have also Stukov. So I like to start with some Hydra for the tempo. Of course, this is ground. My Ultra are king, but you know, sometimes they just do one or two bunker just to bait you, and then they go full air. So if I have my Hydra is just so good of a unit that they'll be useful in any case here. So I'm happy to start with that and go early tier 3. He goes for Archons, so that's why he smiles, I guess. Archons is a bad idea versus the Haka because you give him he has 2 attributes that you see, like those rivers. I'm not sure if you saw, but yeah, basically when you hit something massive, it gives him a huge buff. Every damage is like reversed, and that's pretty huge. And in addition to that, he's psionic, so it makes an explosion that is very helpful. That does damage basically. So I think this is why Pew Pew left. Now we have his Stukov is more standard, I would say. Try to spin my creep.
I am the sworn. You're trying.
So to push, of course, into the next Stukov, my Ultra will also be very useful. You see? I'm not sure if you saw it. You can see small projectile. It's the reverse damage. Maybe he can eat again? No. If he want to really
I am the
try hard, he would want to eat the Archon when it's very low life, so that he can eat again the bunker next wave. Because the delay between 2 eats depend on the HP left on the unit he eats. So if it's Archons low life, he will have the full buff of the Archons and then be able to eat again after. He died Diamondback versus my Ultra, which is not good. I mean, it's not good. It's like not the right answer. The right answer is go air. You will not early game. It might feels okay, but there will no way you can like beat them on the ground at late game. So yeah. You're just trying to win a bit of time, but it won't help you. And he's pushing. He needs also to defend versus that, so that's another good reason to go air. So that's another reason why it's a mistake. Hey, hello Destiny. I cannot stream long today. I stop in 1 hour. Committing to ground.
I am the sworn.
A bit of a kill. But you see, it's not really good. And versus still if I will do the armor upgrade a bit earlier. They already have a lot of base damage. And versus the bunker, it almost makes them impossible to have armor. I don't know if I add more. I could do it already now. If I could have plus 7 armor, it means that the bunker doesn't do damage. But of course now he's adding diamond back, but look at this. 7 damage, 7 armor, you know. Or maybe I don't do it now so I can have one more ultra next
You're
game.
trying.
What was it doing?
I am.
And he's 6, so it's 7 less. Actually I can, if I retake the bunker. I can do ultra late game I think, next wave. And then the attack upgrades. Because you know at some point it's worth it. I guess. So he gave me no other reason to not do ultras. I mean, it's just royal for me. I won't do the third one because I want to add an ultra next game, next wave.
You're trying.
I have the wave.
Not
I don't think I need to use it for the elixir. I think it will be like easy to kill. I guess. No. Could add a couple of links to just but I don't think actually I think my ultra are fine. But just to take them shot, or sometimes a couple links in front, they take the shot from the Diamondbacks just without any upgrade. It's nice. And the Guardian's transition, very nice. Tyra are very, very good to push into that Stukov.
You're trying.
Does he have attack upgrade? No, still no. So his bunker does nothing to me. I could also add Broodlord at this point. But I want to snipe the Nexus, and to snipe the Nexus, Ultras are much better. So I will stick to that, and with my wave I think I can kill the Nexus next wave. I should build front actually.
You're trying, Mike. You're trying my patience. Not recommended.
I could also add some Hydra for the DPS. You know, at some point the Ultra are very nice, but they tend to work on each other, so it's nice to have some Hydra in the back to do the DPS also. My Hydra are very, very good units. Probably the best Hydra in the game, if not, yeah, the best Hydra in the game. I wasn't able to snipe the Nexus as I was expecting. So yeah, no Broodlord for this game, but that would definitely could have been a transition. Pew Pew is doing it. Pew Pew is doing it. Pew Pew. No, almost. Okay, now I really like his Guardian's transition here. I think it was very nice because not only it's good versus Tychus, I mean this Tychus build, it's not good versus Tychus in general, but this Tychus did a kind of a mistake in my opinion, and he capitalized on it.
Trying my patience.
And try to defend with contamination. Infestation, I mean. Which is nice actually, because it protects the Diamondback, and Diamondback do actually damage versus Ultra if they can have that layer of protection. They're actually doing decent versus the Diamond versus the Ultras.
We require more minerals.
So I need more stuff to take the shots.
We require
I will do these 2 upgrades. Dude, we need to kill that.
I am the swarm.
I have a wave. Oh shit. Okay, we kill it anyway. We don't care. I kill the Nexus now. How much armor does it have? It's fine. I need to make them rush the... Okay, good. Yeah, Alexander is a... When you have that many Ultras, it's not that... It's an annoying unit for Kerrigan. It's an annoying unit. But when you have enough Ultras, it kind of clears the ground and allows your Hydra to stay in the range and kill and shoot actually at the Alexander. What's annoying is that if you have an Alexander and you don't have the tech, or you only have Hydras, and it tend to underperform. What's happening? Did we lose someone? Ah, he kicked me. Okay. Oof, I was AFK. Almost didn't see it. Okay, I'm back. Advertise. Is it mine? No, it's not mine. Up we do. Let's start with Gary.
Upgrade complete.
Nope. 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 No stream. No good stream. You cannot talk about stream here. Nice. Kashar is offering me to help with my video. That's nice. Okay, what? I was not focused. So this is, okay, this is mine. Okay, so I'll go for Super Gary with versus Carax. I don't think you have to go for Super Gary, but it's the way, I don't know. I feel it's the most solid. Titan is opening Sentinel versus Alarak. Very nice opening. Who will be pushing into a Carax? Carax will be fighting by me. And my Carax, oops, that was a miss. My Carax is actually focusing versus ground. I mean, the annihilators are not bad because with the annihilators you should be able to snipe Gary and Super Gary with the shadow cannons, but here he doesn't do it for some reason. Maybe they should watch my stream. Maybe they should watch my stream instead of saying nope. Okay, I'll add a couple links just to, I don't know, keep the annihilator at distance and feed my Super Gary. Usually I'm more of a air guy versus Carax, but some links are always useful, I feel. Feeding Super Gary, dealing with the annihilator. Okay, he adds Mirages, so my counter to Mirages is Corruptor. It's actually my best one. I could do other stuff. I could also go for, I don't know, Infestator. I tend to be very, very bad, but not very, very bad, but suboptimal. But I could do other stuff, but Corruptors is really my go-to because first of all it's armored, so it doesn't take that much damage from the Mirages, and second of all this ability they have here to bonus versus light, so it's like win-win. Couple more of these to feed Super Gary and deal with the ground. Keep the annihilator at distance. If they are at distance, sometimes they cannot even approach my Super Gary. Link Carpters, Super Gary, also very good to push into Forazun. Especially a Forazun like that who invested a lot in Stalkers.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
In fact, if they can stack those Battlecry a lot, they can be very, very annoying for the wave I'm pushing into. Ah, fuck. That's actually fine.
Upgrade complete.
I do early air attack because you know they have one of their attack versus ground is very low. It's 8 base, so it tends to be to fall off early mid game. Here I did really the minimum amount of characters I could. Maybe I need more. I probably need more at this point. But I really want more Battlecry a lot. Oh. Look at that snipe, almost. Greedy, 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 greedy. Can I do that?
Enough minerals.
No? Yes?
Not enough minerals.
Ah, fuck. What do I do? Fuck.
Upgrade complete.
I need more characters also. It's really dangerous to to survive with only 2 characters like this. Versus that many, they both really went for anti-air now. So I rely on my orb way too much. But it's still kind of working, right? Look, I'm fine.
Research complete.
Yeah, I should have settled loading. I should have settled loading. I was hoping that it would work, and then I hope nobody saw. But I think the fact that I transitioned to other stuff is also very nice. So maybe it gives me a psychological barrier. I don't know how to explain. Maybe it like what it was the excuse I needed. I don't see wow. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah, I really did the minimum amount of captures I could, I think, and I think it was good. Okay, I can play a couple more. Hey, hello, Wafe. I'm stopping soon, Wafe. I'm stopping in like maybe 1 and 2 p.m. This is 2 p.m. max. It would be cool if you start your stream between 1 and 2 p.m. so that I can read you. Today I have some, how do you say, a lot of do-it-yourself stuff to do at home. Probably not? Okay. I made promises that we will take care of some stuff in the house. And I'm so lazy to do that kind of shit. And I have friends that loves to do that kind of shit. Where do I play? Something chill, something that doesn't require a micro. I have friends who love to do that kind of shit, so I invited friends to do that. So we'll work and I don't know, how do you call it? Set up furnitures, I guess, and do holes, put stuff on the wall, things that I've been procrastinating for years. So I'm versus what, Takis? I think I'm tier 1. So I'll start with, usually I like to start with Banshee versus Takis, but it's also fine to start with ground. You need both anyway, I think.
Research complete.
If you do that, usually he will start with Blaze, so it feels pretty weak early, but then it kind of... We're going on to be later tonight, maybe some in-house around 8-10 p.m. Yeah, I'm not sure because my friends are... I don't know. Since they will help me to do stuff, I don't want to say, hey dude, you know, I'm a professional streamer now, so I need to go. So I'll probably not be here tonight at all. I'm inviting them to eat after. 15 seconds. So probably not.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, technically, it's the friends of my girlfriends, which make it even, how would you say, less polite if I'm saying I need to go. That's not impressive. So maybe my positioning is a bit wrong. My benches will be annoying for the next waves. That's another reason for me to commit a bit into benches. I like to commit to benches versus Stukov anyway. And Rainer. Okay, Rainer. Okay.
Research complete.
Should I spread more my my civs?
Not enough minerals.
I'm feeling lazy today. I don't want to do anything. I think committing to benches is really annoying for this Phoenix. Did I advertise? No.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Do I infest? Do I infest? I don't think I need to because the benches are outrange the bunker anyway. Okay, who was that? I think it was the Rainer. So I'm left with this Phoenix also. I could go to cool air since my opponent are ground. You see, outrange the bunker, so no need to infest. We take the bunker
Not enough.
and we do more benches. And more benches.
Not enough minerals.
And now maybe there is an no, contamination opportunity, I don't know. With 2 contamination? I'm not sure.
Upgrade complete.
The queens. No, maybe it's next one. Do I have, no, I don't think I have any. He give vision to his for some reason because there's nothing to detect, but
Upgrade complete.
could add tanks at this point. I think it would be very good. They would stack, definitely. He cannot reach my backline, and I don't know. Even though the fact I'm doing a mass benches is really annoying for them, because I'm the only one going air. So maybe it's my duty to go air. And I'm not sure I have the front line to defend versus Phoenix. I mean, versus Tychus, I'm pretty sure I can make them stack. Oh, he's doing ultra. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's go a bit more for more benches, because I feel it's more safe. And maybe contaminate for him now. Is it? We have a window. I think we have a window. Okay, contaminate. Oh fuck, dude! Go! Don't make. But he has also contaminate, so he can. Titan could like make the contaminate longer if we need to. It won't even be necessary, I think. Yeah, it won't. GG. I'm feeling so lazy today. Yeah, but to be honest, there's those IKEA furnitures that have been like hanging around for months and months, and yeah, I really need to do them. I'll be happy when it will be done. And we will be with friends. I mean, it will be nice. But dude, I could like play all day in zombie mode today. I don't know why. I haven't slept very well, so I'm a bit. I could play on auto mode and just have fun, chilling. One two. Yeah, sure. And the time is beautiful here. I'll probably eat outside. We have nice thing to eat. I need to be more motivated, I think. But playing Dark Strike is a kind of meditation for me. Something I do in automated mode, and it empty my head pretty well, and I don't know. It's something I enjoy doing it. Okay, advertise. We have a barcode. So my opponent hasn't revealed yet, so Azartanis is really a commander I don't like to commit blindly to anything. I don't think I have like one unit that is good versus everything. I mean, I could do a couple of Honor Quartz, I guess, or a couple of Dragons, but it's not my playstyle, and I think it's a bit dangerous. Stat Haga Phoenix, okay. Not a fun game for me. No, it's not a fun game. So versus Setman, I think you can go straight to air, but I found this build gives you much more tempo if you start with Dragoons and Honor Guards versus Lynx. It works well, it gives you tempo, it gives you something to use your Guardian Shell on. So I prefer. It depends also on the other waves, and here the fact that there is a Phoenix and a Haka will make me probably go Tempest more early than I would have done in another combination. So I really want to overcommit here. For the Lynx, my Honor Guards are key with the Whirl, of course. Here. Very important. So that my Dragoon can attack this shit here. Yeah, I'll go early Tempest honestly, just because of the game. I want to disintegrate that Haka as soon as possible for next wave, because if it's fine, okay. Then it's okay. I thought he was Honor, so if I can disintegrate Haka for my Swan for the next wave, it would be very, very helpful for him. So let's go for early Tempest, and of course it will also protect me versus the Phoenix if I have some mix. This Phoenix, I'm scared. He hasn't built anything, and he can go air versus Haka. So, and this Haka, my ally here, only invested into ground. So, I'm right now I'm a bit scared of surprise air Phoenix build versus Haka. So it's also something I need to keep in mind. I'll do my own detector. Should add more minute because I want a very strong shield overcharge, and then I'll go for my tier 2. Okay, he goes ground, so it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was scared for nothing. But that could have been an option, I mean, that could have been an option. And I would not... I mean, as Artanis, I'm not like... I'm not defenseless versus Air Phoenix, but it can... Oh, I forgot my detection. Okay, nice. Okay, it's here. But it really could have been something worrying. And it's something I need to anticipate. And here he's going air too. But why did he say... I mean, for me, Swan is not bad versus Haka. Maybe late game? I don't know. I thought he was Honor. I'm surprised he said that. Maybe he'll snipe the... Yes. Nice snipe. And now let's go for full Tempest, guys. Phoenix start to go air, of course, versus the Haka, but if you want to counter the Muta, the Scout is not really a good unit. It's anti-armored in the air, and Muta do the damage bonus versus the Scouts because it's an air unit, and the Haka Muta do bonus damage versus air units. And the Scout don't do any bonus damage versus the Muta because they do bonus versus armor. So Tempest would be nice to disintegrate that, disintegrate the Mutas. I could do also some Phoenixes, but I don't want to. Now Dragoon is stacking. Disintegrate the Haka, 1 Muta. Still forgot to do detection. So here maybe I didn't. Okay. No. I really won't like to disintegrate this shit, but no, I'm kind of forced to do anti-air because the Haka really reacted to the ground. And he's right because most of my army was ground. Maybe I overcommitted to the ground, I'm not sure here. But now I really need Tempest. And my disintegration here will do most of the damage of my army. Up. Should I have shielded? I mean, the Haka doesn't have a lot of units, so... Let me disintegrate that shit, please. Okay, and of course Phoenix. No, I don't have any disintegration left. Not sure I used all my disintegration here. Okay, he will snipe it. Pew Pew will snipe it. Pew Pew will snipe it. The Dragoon, the Lurkers, the Vessels, and we have it. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. I play half an hour more. Half an hour more. pretty good versus Mengsk. I mean, Mengsk begins to be good against Raynor when his Emperor Shadows begin to shine, and at first, if Raynor has a lot of very spreaded units, Mengsk doesn't have a lot of tools to deal with them. So, I might expect some push from Raynor early, and it should be soon fine, because this little guy here solve a lot of problem. So I'll be pushing into Forazun. That might be difficult to see for me. In fact, that one. Oh, and the Emperor Shadows who push into Tychus will be like deadly. Deadly. Oh, and Farzun, of course, will want to go mostly anti-ground versus Zagara. So I can just capitalize on that. I just stay air. I don't care. There's one Void Ray. What does one Void Ray do versus my Banshees? I mean, they have 200 HP and they're light, so it will take forever to kill them, and he probably not even. But he will need the Corsairs anyway versus Zagara for the storm. And Vega, which is not the best center versus Banshees, in my opinion. And there is no good thing to put unit on the ground if you don't have like specialized unit that anti-ground. Tychus shoot in the air just as well, so there's no additional. Okay, no Corsairs. There's no additional benefit of. Do I just ignore them? I mean, the Corsairs are harder to ignore than the. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I could do Queens. Or just Alexander. Let's see what's happened right now, because we're not pushing that strongly, so maybe I should not over consider what I'm pushing into at this point. There's a Corsair still here. Let's analyze a bit the game. I think a couple of very spreaded Marines are always nice versus Tychus, and with the damage over time they can actually do something. And they will help me versus Fora if I push into him, her. 2 Vegas. If it's to control Warhound, it's not that powerful. See, you see, at least I kill it. It's not that bad versus my wave. Versus Farazon, it's kind of annoying to deal with the Marines. And yeah, I think I'll go Alexander. It depends really if he really gone on with his Void Rays or not. And he goes Aberrations. He wants to push into that Raynor. He wants to do the minimum of anti-air he wants and just try to push the rest with anti-ground. And now a Kevin, which is a bit more. I mean, Kevin, in addition with the Vega, here he might do some damage on the ground, and here it's a bit scary for me. And maybe I'm greedy. I was greedy of forwarding for going straight to Alexander. But now that I've committed so much to it, and I will have it not this one but the one after, I feel that why not? But this one kind of knows how to play versus Agara, so I'm kind of worried. But yeah, I think I can go to Alex and just leak one more wave. The Tychus I'm fighting have no answer to Alex. There's two units that can do something versus Alex. Of course, the Sam with the Grand Upgrade, and Circes can do something. The other units are kind of useless, and this one has none of unit that can do the slightest thing versus Alex. And my ally are pushing without me actually. Info protect my detection versus Fora. Okay. He's doing a lot of Void Rays, so that's kind of annoying for me because Void Rays are good versus Alex.
Let's get it started in
We
here.
require more minerals.
And the bass keeps running, running, and
We
running,
require
running,
more
and running, running,
minerals.
and running, running, 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 and in this context, there's no disrespect. So when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect, collect the rhythm effect. To lose your inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we beat out, girl, it's pearly beat out. You wouldn't believe how we rock it out. Burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. At the Northwest East Side. Everybody, everybody, let's get into it. Get stupid, come on, let's start, let's start, let's start, let's get it started. Ha, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Ha, let's get it.
Let me check the attack upgrade of this. Plus 3 already.
Lose control of body and soul. Don't move too fast, people just take it slow. Don't get ahead, just jump into it. Y'all hear about it? The P's will do it. Get started, get stupid. Don't worry about it, people will walk you through it. Step by step like an infant new kid. Inch by inch with the new solution. Transmit with no collusion. Infinity resistance.
I think that for the Void Rays. Does change anything? Doesn't change anything versus Tychus. It's, to be honest, it's probably too early to do it. We're just greedy to do it. I feel I'm pushing Tychus, so I felt I could do it, but
we the showstoppers and the chief rockers, number one chief rockers.
Who we are. We the stars, steady rocking all of y'all's boulevards.
How we rocking it, girl?
Without bodyguards.
She be
Fergie.
from the cool.
BEP, come on, take heed as we take the lead. So come on, Papa, dance to the drummer.
Hey mama, this that shit that make you move, mama.
Let me check I have no blacklist because I'm not sure if I have blacklist. There's something else I was going to do.
Chill affinity, chill affinity, chill affinity, chill affinity, chill affinity. Black it out.
Okay, let's go. So, no information about mine, no threats, nothing. I'll just die at the Nexus now. As Tychus is really a reactive commander. I think it's one of the worst commander to commit blindly to anything. The strength of Tychus is the tool he has to react to some specific stuff. And for a lot of commanders, they can counter a Tychus unit if they know which one is it. So don't build anything. Take it and gas if you want. That's my personal point of view. Because yeah, most of the time if you have to gas and mid, you can buy 1 unit per round. That changes a lot. So we'll have more information now.
Don't waste my time.
Still nothing.
What's in it for me?
Still no turrets? Ah, some turrets. So we have Statman. Okay, I'm versus some Protoss. A Protoss that doesn't react for that long might be for Horizon. I think I can use this versus all Protosses. Versus Karax is not that good. I'll wait. Let's play safe. We have a Statman versus Statman here. Come on, kitty. Oh, some cloak units. We have a Horizon. Let me see what.
Whatever it takes. What's in it for me?
So the versus Horizon, the Umanji upgrade will help me a lot.
Research complete.
Those are deadly. Those are absolutely deadly. There is a lot of them now on the field. Okay, and then I will add a blaze. I'm tier 2 at least. Timing of the heal is key.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Come on.
Not enough minerals.
And with my blaze, it should be much easier. Okay.
Not enough minerals.
and crosshairs. So I'm not sure if it's for the leaks or for the web. I'm not sure.
You rang.
You see that snipe he did? Very nice. He really blinked into my Nikera to force me to detection. To kill my detection. At the second place. Even though right now I'm not sure what he's really committing for.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Won't build any upgrade because I want to make sure I can build next round. I'm not sure where we'll keep meat right now, so that's why I'm a bit worried and I prefer to have like some margin of error. Not being able to add a unit next round might be very, very detrimental to me, so...
Where does it hurt?
Ah, fuck! Ah, fuck. Sounded more like squishy than squeaky. Sound was much squeaky than I expected. What is he doing? I don't even know. Do I add the third place? Dude, I don't know what he's doing. A lot of course he is going air.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Is it critical?
Swarmhost will be it's a very nice move. It's very annoying for DTs to deal with Swarmhost.
You rang. Please take the lead.
Not enough minerals.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Okay, that was easy. Oops.
Standing by.
Second fight was not very good. I could have done better. I'll just add Sam. It's nice to push into those stalkers. And it protect me versus the air.
Not enough minerals.
Shade suit.
Not enough minerals.
Ah, he wants me to do that?
Not enough minerals.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Indeed, the only reason I do shade suits is when I need to. If I've upgraded SAMs, that, like for example for the grenade. Typically, oh, I should be front. Typically, the grenade. And I want him to survive for the next wave so that I can use my nade on something clever. And here I don't see it. I don't see the point of doing it. What do you think, Vafe? If you're here. a lot of Banes. Those Banes are really a mistake here because they are good to defend versus Abathur, but versus Titan himself, versus in Statman versus Statman, Banes are an awful unit. And the reason why it's an awful unit is that it's very simple, is that it's hard counter by dealing. Oh yeah, I forgot to build more front. I really need to build more front to protect those creeper hosts, those sun hosts. Up there, what did you ask? Yeah, Titan suggested me to do Shade Suit in that game, and I didn't really see the point. I was curious what would you think about it. So the invisible. Oh shit! Forgot to build front. Fuck. Invisibility for some. Okay, one.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. 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 That boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yo, I got that hit to beat the block.
Okay, guys, be right back.
I got that rock and roll, that future flow, that digital spit, next level visual shit. I got that boom boom boom. How to beat bang.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit now. I'm sold 3008. You sold 2000 late. I got that boom boom boom. That future boom boom boom. Let me get it now.
Boom boom, gotta get that. Boom 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 boom boom, that boom boom boom, that boom boom boom, boom boom boom. I'm on that supersonic boom. Y'all hear that spaceship? Zoom. When I step inside the room, them girls go ape shit. Y'all stuck on super 8 shit. That lo-fi stupid 8-bit. I'm on that HD flat. This beat go boom boom bap. I'm a beast when you turn me on. Into the future, Cybertron. Harder, faster, better, stronger. Sexy ladies, extra longer.
Okay, let's go. I'm frozen. Okay, it's decided. I will play until 2, so half an hour more. So 2 more games. It's the maximum I can afford to do. But I was kind of waking up, and now I'm really enjoying it.
I'll be rocking them beats. Yup, yup. I'll be rocking them beats. Yup, 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 yup. Huh, huh, huh. Here we go, satellite radio. Y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Shitting on y'all with the boom. This beat be bumping, bumping.
So Antanis, I think we discussed that matchup yesterday with Cheshka. And usually I'm go Shadow Guards into air, and I think he uses Stalkers a lot. Let's see what the other matchups are. It's very important.
Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit.
So we have Rainer versus okay, so that should be an easy matchup, but I cannot predict right now if that Rainer versus Alarak will go more air heavy with a lot of benches, or he will go more bio and ground heavy. At this point I can't really predict it. Did I advertise? No. and nobody actually told me. Let's try to save the bunker. Skills. No, slicks. I misread. Okay. And here we have Raynor, so he's more of Bio Raynor, which is probably the most standard versus Alarak. I mean, I won't blame him for that. It was awful. So if I have some Raynors versus anything else here, I would prefer Void Rays and Stalkers versus the Raynor's Licks to push into Mengsk. A Mengsk that will be fighting Stukov, so I'm almost certain that the fight will be on the ground. Here, that Raynor chooses the ground pathway, at least mostly. So fuck it, I'm going Voids, guys. I'm going Voids. Voids and of course air in general. Here I did Voids because there is a Voids are generally a good unit versus the Artanis. He knew he can cliff me with that, right? Nice. And the air leaks for Max will be absolutely terrifying and maybe terrifying. Maybe I'm overstating it, but it will be extremely annoying because he doesn't want to do neither A Troopers, neither Sky Furies, neither Black Hammer. He wants to do nothing. And here I could do like one good. It might be a bit of a kill, but. Maybe we'll get the bunker out of it? No, not it. So my Void Ray trade efficient trade okay versus the Phoenixes, and it's very versatile. So at this point I won't add any Phoenix or Corsairs. And I want to use my Dark Pylons. You see, it's just more useful at this point, but now I use my my Dark Pylons. I will probably our Oracles first, if we push, and Corsairs if we don't. Never saw such a bad team. Okay. I'm probably not the one exaggerating the most here. Yeah, nice wave. This has 3 base armor, so. And that poor Raynor is not even like built to do. That's why I really like the Void Rays transitions, because I know that mid will be ground. Here it will be most probably ground. So when I saw it was ground, I feel my Void Rays are just instantly became the most annoying thing in the world. Okay, so if someone join me for next game, I'll play 1 more or 2 more, depending on the time I have.
Upgrade complete.
If not, I'll stop here.
Rate the waiting orders. Yep. The Grim Reaper has Hellbat coming through.
Oops, sorry. What's happening? Hello. T2, tier 3. Okay. So I'm playing versus Rainer. So I wonder what he does versus me. Usually Rainer start Marines, that's the most standard opener, but if I can force, I don't know, weird stuff, I would be happy to. My goal is to make him do mistakes.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Rate the waiting order.
Research complete.
Okay, goes ground and marine. Okay, okay. Maybe I should build black at this point. Oh fuck. I should build black. He's adding Marines, which is actually a good answer. I mean, early game versus me, versus the Wraith. It's kind of his only real counter to it early game that can do something. It's not that good as you can see, but it's trade efficiently early game. So usually I have several answers I can do. Either I switch again to ground. Either I try to bomb those. Or put some Viking on the ground. There are several possibilities. I'm not sure which one is best, but I'll start with trying to bomb those to make him commit even more. And
Research complete.
yeah, and then it'll depend what the other does, because contamination. The wave. I built back. I should have built front maybe. Yeah, I'm pushing into Garax, so I guess my air build kind of makes sense. But it will be soon the time for next wave already? Yes. I do it in time. Yes. Actually, maybe I've sold the Hellions instead of that. He spread a bit here. He was smart. He spread his Marines. He did a great job.
Reporting in.
Upgrade complete.
These two tank. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Research complete.
Armor upgrade versus the Marines, always nice. And versus the Carracks I will be pushing into, always nice too.
Upgrade complete.
Here I want to blink here to just kill the Vikings. Here I have 5 armor, so I'm basically invulnerable to a lot of things. But and I will upgrade Yamato, of course. But right now it's not necessary, I think. Or could I? Maybe. For Nova it's much more bigger. Nice. And for Raynor it's nice to put to go again into Yamato mode and blink for the Viking. I can kill the Viking. I tend to overkill them with the Yamato mode. And then Yamato again, I think. Okay, GG. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, that would have been one way of playing it. I would guess. I would say. I think versus Raynor you could do different stuff. I did a lot of damage, so I guess it wasn't bad. But there could have been other way of playing it. Some people start with ground versus Raynor. So is someone still playing with me? Maybe Nuke? So does someone of you want to play again with me? I can play one more game. GG's. I can play one more game. Maybe Titan is staying? No. I wait 20 seconds since there is a 20-second lag. If someone want to play a game with me. Otherwise, I don't know what time I come back tonight. I'm not sure I come back tonight. It really depends when my friends are leaving. But if I come, it's around 9 or 10 o'clock my time that you can see here. Okay guys, I'll call it a day. It was nice having you. I'm happy I could have played a bit this morning. You know, I think there is nothing better Sunday morning when you have stuff to do but you just want to wake up slowly, have a cup of coffee, play some Dark Strike, a bit in auto mode just to wake up. It's really nice. It's really nice. So yeah, I was happy to be here. Maybe see you later, and if not tomorrow. Yeah, good.